And we're gonna slide that onto our thing. Take this with us. And now we're gonna lower it down into our water bath. And this is baking soda and water. We're just gonna make sure it's nice and coated here. This is gonna give it that brown, golden brown crust, and it's gonna make it nice and chewy. Slide this over here to our baking sheet. Just gonna slide that off. Place this here, and now it's off to the oven. Oven for about 15 minutes. Our pretzel is out of the oven. It's still nice and warm. Just gonna come pick it up with my tongs, and we're just gonna slide it into our clarified butter. I'm gonna spin that around, and we're gonna flip it over. Go and place it into our cinnamon sugar. Move that around. Just look at that delicious cinnamon sugar. And we'll bring that over to our plate. And we'll grab another one. We'll place them here. Okay, I'm just gonna set my pretzels here. We'll grab our ice and sprinkle onto our baking sheet. Come back with my rock salt. We're gonna go sprinkle here and here. This is gonna help our ice stay extra cold to keep our ice cream base. We're just gonna spread this out around, and we're gonna come place our in the center here. For our ice cream base, we have whipped cream, and we're gonna pour over our sweetened condensed milk. Now I'm going to just incorporate that together. We're gonna just fold that in. You don't want to lose any of the air in our whipped cream, so we're just gonna fold that gently in there, just so we can get that nicely incorporated. And this is gonna give our ice cream an amazing texture, just as if you had churned it in an ice cream maker. So it's a really simple way to make ice cream at home if you don't have an ice cream machine. I'm gonna come back with my caramel sauce. We're just gonna give a nice drizzle in there. Now I'm gonna come back with this before we add on our super crunchy topping. Look how delicious that looks. Now we're gonna put in the pretzels. We'll just sprinkle those in. Okay. I'm going to take the rest of my pretzels. We're going to come over here to our baking sheet. So just sprinkle those on. And now I'm going to pour my caramel on top. Look at this gorgeous caramel. This is going to be for our decoration for our ice cream. While our caramel sets, I'm going to take my ice cream to the freezer. Place our ice cream here. And we'll start plating our delicious pretzels. Now we're going to add a scoop of our ice cream. Our ice cream is here. We're going to come back and place our crunchy caramel in the top. And our Auntie Anne's pretzel revisited with our delicious ice cream is ready. We're going to add in a couple tablespoons of water. And we're going to place our lid on for 3 to 4 minutes. Now you can see our pancake is nice and fluffy. Now we're just going to carefully lid that over. Look at all that sugar and cinnamon. Just going to add a little bit more water. So we want this to cook all the way through. Just give that a couple more minutes. Our cinnamon roll pancake is done. I'm going to slide that right out to our plate. Grab an apple. Take an apple. We have the caramel sauce here. Pour that over the top. The apple nice coated. So delicious. Place this to the side. I'm going to take my apple cutter and place it over our apple. I'm going to take it over to my pan. And we're going to pop that in there. We're going to add in our butter. Stir that around. apples are nice and caramelized. Just gonna take those out, place them in here to cool a little bit. I'm gonna come over here. I have some crushed ice. I'm gonna pour in our heavy cream. And the crushed ice is really a fun little trick here because it's gonna help your cream stay extra cold so it will whip up nice and fluffy. Our cream is whipped up. I'm gonna take my apples. Now we're gonna place our apples. Look at all that caramel. I want to get that good caramel sauce in there. Place our last apple here. Set this aside. We're going to come back with our maple syrup glaze. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Delicious. Can't have a cinnamon roll without a little glaze. Got my whipped cream. We're just going to add some whipped cream right here in the center. Everybody gets some. We're gonna add some pecans here, decoration, put some right around our whipped cream. This one on top, and we got some cream.
And this one, my favorite. So I'm just gonna put my branch inside my sugar, like that, to make sure that we print the branch inside the sugar. And I'm gonna take some chocolate and pour it directly inside the mold. So this one is going to be the middle of our tray, so make sure that we have a really thick branch, and we're going to do the same with this one. So you're going to follow the branch all the way down, so our sugar will make a little mold. We're going to put everything in the fridge to set, and we're going to leave our chocolate to set. So now our chocolate is set up. So we're just gonna dig to take our tray out of the sugar. That's pretty. I'm gonna dip into the chocolate that we have here. Perfect. And we're gonna do the same with our little branch here that I'm gonna dip into the chocolate, and we're gonna stick it to the big one. Really nice. We're gonna move on to the flanning plate. So I have my little apples here. I chose a mini one, so that's perfect for my recipe. And we're just gonna take the skin off. We're gonna take the apple and take out the inside as well. We have our mini apple here, and we're gonna move there to our dough. I'm just gonna take some butter. So this is really soft butter that I'm be able to put it in my dough like that. So we're gonna give her a little massage. That's also really satisfying to do. I'm also gonna put some cinnamon all over the dough. Really nice, perfect. And I'm gonna take my rolling pin to roll my dough just around the rolling pin like that. Really good. And we're gonna unroll it on the table and make some folding just like that. Perfect. And I'm gonna stretch it all over my table to have a really, really large band, just like this. And we're gonna move on to the rest. So I have my dough here that I stretched to have a really long piece of dough, and we're just gonna turn the dough around the apple. The idea is to get an envelope around the apple, to have the apple just inside, and voila, perfect. And we're gonna put it in the tray. So we're gonna cook our brioche for about half an hour at 350. And so now we're gonna assemble our beautiful tree and our cinnamon roll. So just a little napkin here, and I'm gonna pull my beautiful cinnamon roll at the bottom of the tree. Perfect. And the last one, I made some little one with the leftover of my dough that I'm gonna put all over here. Now you just have to dip inside and eat these beautiful cinnamon rolls.